Hey everybody, happy Saturday. It's a new weekend. I am sitting here doing a little chore, a chore that I have to really be in the mood to do. Okay, it's not like cleaning or anything, but it is rolling my pennies. And I take my good old penny wrappers and I'm sitting here rolling pennies. And one of the reasons why I hate rolling pennies, I'd rather do dimes, nickels, quarters, but I hate pennies because it's only 50 cents a wrapper. So I have a bazillion in one of my popcorn. This is why I save some of these kind of popcorn buckets for this reason. And I have a bazillion pennies. So I'm going to be here a while. But I just sit here and do this when I'm in the mood. And a few reasons why I just roll the pennies and not take them to a store just to dump them in a like a coin star machine or anything. Because number one, I'll be honest with you, I really don't trust that unless it's an absolute, emergency, which this really isn't an emergency. I mean, these pennies have been hanging around for quite a while. I just let them accumulate so much that I really can't lift the container. Oh, Jesus, and I dropped them. Get in there. Anyway. Oh, there's a nickel in here. Oh. Anyhow. It's only 50 cents a wrapper. Now, my bank gladly, takes change. We're still on a little coin shortage. And the sign is at my bank, we are very, we're short on coins. So I like to help whenever I can just by giving them my change. And, they don't charge you none because you have an account. There is another place called TD Bank, which I don't have an account for. But if you use their machine, they take at least a 15%. They take 15% off of what you're putting in that machine. I think that's ridiculous. It's your money, but that's a convenience charge. Whose convenience? It's not even my convenience that I got to drag all the stuff there. But anyway, so I really don't try not to use the machines because they do take a fee off of you unless you want to lose more money. But I feel that money is, this is our money and I want as much as I can. I went to the mall yesterday. Let me see while I'm doing this here. While I can talk to you while I'm doing this because I already have one I'm going to load. Went to the mall yesterday just to have a quick lunch. My back is killing me for it. Should I have done the walk? Probably not, but I need to move my body. It does feel better when I move it for a certain amount of time. My back, my lower back, and my hip, my left hip, is in agony. I left the mall yesterday, went and had lunch. Didn't really walk around to too many stores. I did not go to Box Lunch. I did, however, go to Primark because I wanted to check out their sneakers. They have the cutest Disney sneakers. So I do need sneakers, and I need a pair of sneakers for the trip. So I will be doing that. Maybe these pennies will, put these pennies to good use. If I cash them in my bank, maybe I can get a pair of sneakers. But, this is how we do this, It's fun to do also. Anyway, yeah, I bought another little pair of bicycle shorts for $4. I got the color in black this time. 115 days left. It's just dropping. I did have a friend call me yesterday from my old neighborhood where we used to live. And she's too funny. She was also my Avon representative, but she was also a good friend as well. She's in her 60s. And the thing is that she was asking me, my advice, my opinions, and any information I have. She has not been to Disney World in over, it's got to be 15 to 18 years. I started to laugh. So she says, why are you laughing? I said, because you missed a hell of a lot, honey. Let me tell you something. I says, I wish I could go back 15 to 18 years. And I went into the story. She says, this is why I'm asking you, because I know you would tell me the truth. I says, well, that's all you're going to get from me. And you know me for years in order for me to do that. And, yeah, it's pretty wild. I let her know the whole lowdown on everything. As for me, I don't sugarcoat. You know this by now for people who learned about me here. And yeah, so she was like, oh my God. The thing that bothered her the most, first of all, she happens to be a germaphobe. I told her, you know, the housekeeping, as she really is, she was always that way. She could not get past the fact that you have to make a park reservation, even though you're paying for the trip, you're paying to get into the park. It was kind of hard for her to swallow. It was a hard pill for her to swallow. I said, well, this is the way it is now. I says, and they're not going back. She says, is it temporary? I said, no, it's not temporary. This is supposed to be a permanent thing. So she was really in all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, she was really in shock. I said, yeah, it's, you know what? I don't know if this would be the time for you to actually go. We haven't been since 2019. We're going to be going in, you know, September. And she says, well, how are you guys taking it? I said, with a grain of salt. I said, we're all pros at this. But I'm just going to be honest. I'm already going in there with an attitude, because it's just something that, you know, I want what I want. You know, they're breaking up my routine, because I have a whole routine when we do this. So it's kind of, you know, it's an inconvenience for me. And she was like, wow. I said, yeah. So she was writing down everything. And she didn't, you know, her years are way before the Disney Experience app. Genie Plus, it's going to be very hard for her to understand. Reservation system was like, she just didn't want to, you know. She said, how am I going to deal with it? I said, I have no idea. It's personal preference. You do what you want. I said, but when you do go to book this, let me know, because I'm eager to find out what you wanted to do. And then I says to her, by the way, when do you want to go? And she says, October. I says, oh, next October. She says, no, this October. I says, let me tell you something. You can't go springing a trip at such short notice. And she wants to stay at Pop Century. I says, well, listen, now you're really, you know, you're really cutting it close, you know. So she had a lot to learn in like I was on the phone with her about an hour and a half, just talking, because we haven't spoken in a while. So she says, I knew to call you because I know you would know. So, and I says, and you know, for my honesty, that I'm not going to make anything fancy for you, you know. I know you want fantasy, but I'm going to give you reality. So, and the reality is everything has changed, you know. So I'm just eager to find out how she pulls this off, if she does it at all. She has to talk to the rest of her family about it, because I think her daughter really wanted to go. You know, her daughter's an adult, so we will see. I found that real interesting. Just, you know, nice phone call out of the blue. For this lighting segment here, I am using my Mickey Mouse light. I wanted to break it in. So far, I like it. It's set on the lowest setting, so I don't need it any brighter than what it already is. So far, I'm liking it. What else? Nothing really much. I went to Primark and just looked around. I just like to do that, you know. I had Taco Bell yesterday. I didn't have Popeye's chicken yesterday. I had Taco Bell's. I kind of switched off, but it's still good. So next time I'll go back to my Popeye's chicken, because definitely I want to do that again. And that's really it. It's going to be a crappy day out. I'm going to hang out here at home. What I was going to do is I have a beautiful vacuum, and my vacuum cleaner comes apart. All the accessories come apart. So what I want to do is I want to get my steamer, my power steamer out, and I want to steam everything under the vacuum, make it all clean the brushes, do whatever I have to do. There is a removable filter. So I want to see maybe if I can put that in the washing machine and wash it good, just get it a good wash, you know, just clean everything. And then just steam clean the rest of my vacuum. Maybe clean out my terrace a little bit, sweep, put the chairs out. I haven't even done that yet. Little things, we'll see. Because the back really still isn't in great shape. And I kept saying to myself, it's a concern to me also because, you know, Disney World is a lot of walking. I don't know how I'm going to take to the walking down there if I'm having a problem walking here at home. We shall see. You know, just take it easy, take it slow, and just sit whenever I can. Do a little people watching. You know, I'm just going to wing this trip. I'm just going to, you know, I already have that planned. So, okay, people. I just wanted to come on and say thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Also, my husband and I are going to be going to the nearest TSA office because we want to do the TSA pre-check applications. We want to be zipping right along, you know, as part of our trip. I'm trying to save time, as much time as I can, you know, while we're on a trip. Just, you know, do a little bit here and there. So that's going to be interesting. Has anybody actually done that? Do the pre-screening, the TSA pre-screening? It zips you right along a little bit faster. Let me know how you feel about that. We have our appointment for Tuesday at 12 noon, so that's going to be exciting for this week. Just something else to do. We got all our paperwork together and everything. Well, let me know if you guys do it. How do you like it? And, you know, maybe you could, you know, lend some pointers or something. You know, any information, again, would be helpful. All right. Again, love to all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you soon. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.